Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as TIFU by sending a video without watching it and now I am being adopted. This post received 51,884 upvotes. Posted by Crafty Queen. The post reads as follows. So last Thursday night I saw everyone tagging their stepdads in the Budweiser commercial. Without watching it, I sent it to my stepdad. About an hour later my stepdad and mom call me and ask if I'm hinting at something. My stepdad is like, I know you had intent. I'm like, huh? OMG. In the commercial the adult children are asking their stepdads to adopt them. So he starts crying, thinking I want this. Now I can't tell him that I didn't mean to. Friday he squeezed me so tight and said he wants me take his name and make it official. Etc. etc. All I can think is wow, that sounds like a huge hassle. But I can never say anything about it being an accident. So like now I'm being adopted and changing my name. TL, Doctor sent a Father's Day commercial to my stepdad who is adopting me now. I'm 31. A comment from user Daddy Olama says, is he at least a good stepdad? This comment received 9336 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, he's okay. We don't have a particularly close relationship, but he has been around for 19 of my 31 years. I'm cool with doing this and keeping my mouth shut because he is so happy about it, I guess. This reply received 12,739 upvotes. A comment from user Pasha J says, you fucked up but you made your stepdad very very happy. Not all is bad. This comment received 21,095 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, agree. But I am 31. Changing my name sounds painful. It's a wholesome mess up lol. This reply received 12,781 upvotes. A comment from user Define Work says, I wouldn't change your name at this point. At 31 there are professional implications to changing your name. I've heard that many women with established reputations don't do it even if they get married. Edit to add a funny anecdote. My wife was actually keen to change her last name to mine. She hadn't bothered after her divorce, particularly because my last name is actually her mother's maiden name. This comment received 2,005 upvotes. A comment from user the Nickman85 says, off topic, but this reminds me of something that happened when I was a kid. So I'm in church with my grandparents, about 10 years old, not paying attention as usual. I decide I want to go to the lake after church, so I ask my grandpa if he'll go with me, not mentioning what I meant. Yeah. Turns out that was the exact part where the preacher was asking if anyone wants to come up to agree to be baptized. Next thing I know, I'm walking down to the front with my grandpa. He looked so proud of me, I couldn't back out then. So that's how I got accidentally baptized. This comment received 859 upvotes. A comment from user Sloan Soleil says, who sends videos without watching them? This comment received 724 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, my cousins and everyone were tagging their step-parents. I watched the first 30 seconds but didn't make it to adoption part. Short attention span. This reply received 436 upvotes. A comment from user Cromulent Ducky says, adopt your dad and he can change his name. This comment received 257 upvotes. A comment from user TH3Beard3Don3 says, don't change your name. The paperwork is easy for the change, but think about everything it will affect. Driver's license, passport, work documentation, IRS, retirement, bank accounts, credit card accounts, loans, gym membership and your Blockbuster card. This comment received 1747 upvotes. A comment from user Ulturf_the_destroyer says, I'm a stepdad and reading this made me so happy I cried. I didn't read the whole thing but it's so nice. Just kidding. I read the whole thing. I'm just adding to the joke. I am a stepdad for real though. This comment received 184 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, nice dad joke. Tears of joy. It was a long video and I thought he would think I was sweet for thinking of him and also not watch the whole thing lol. This reply received 37 upvotes. A comment from user Speed BlitzX says, "Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to explain this without hurting anyone's feelings." This comment received 118 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, "Yeah, he can never know it was an accident. It's just ceremonial really if I put my foot down on the name change." This reply received 139 upvotes. A comment from user Hazy1 says, "Ha ha ha, this is the most wholesome TIFU. God, your stepdad sounds like such a teddy bear." This comment received 113 upvotes. A comment from user Rajvali says, "This is a good example of how we, as adults, need to watch the stuff we promote on social media. You are not alone. I am guilty too. But this is the kind of attitude that allows propaganda and ignorance to be spread like wildfire. We are better than this." This comment received 212 upvotes. A comment from user Cold Fusion says, even if it was an accident, it's not the worst thing. Basically a formality and some paperwork. If you don't want the name change, don't, but otherwise no biggie." This comment received 45 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, "Right, that's why I'm okay with going through with it. Because I am an adult, it's really just ceremonial." This reply received 37 upvotes. A comment from user WebGuy1975 says, "How does your real dad feel about this?" This comment received 20 upvotes. A reply from the original author Crafty Queen says, "My real dad died 8 years ago. Plus he was not really around." This reply received 45 upvotes.